My name is Milo.
Brand new technology.
It's nice to see you again.
The therapy is done through Milo, essentially.
Sometimes my friends might say hi.
This little boy is coming out of his shell and just loves it.
He's a small human-like droid named Milo, and he has kids like 7-year-old Bailey Arnett enthralled.
He makes therapy lots of fun, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of communication skills and avoided eye contact and found it very difficult to interact with others. He was very much a loner.
Bailey's mum, Emma, says her little boy's always struggled socially, diagnosed with autism at age 3. But 10 weeks of therapy with Milo and Bailey's confidence has soared, especially at school.
He would look at the ground and might kind of go, hi, whereas now he is open and will shout from the rooftops their names some days and run through the corridor and, hi, Miss Lily.
Milo has a whole lot of motors in his face so that he's able to simulate a lot of different emotions and facial expressions.
Carolyn Yench from Rocky Bay says children with autism can find social interactions confusing, but by projecting videos onto iPads and demonstrating human reactions with his own face, Milo's teaching is both non-threatening and interesting for kids.
It's something new, it's something different, it's something that hasn't been seen before.
And the tablet?
Here, Milo's showing Bailey appropriate ways to leave a conversation or move away from someone.
Smile and say bye to them, just like when you said bye to me.
Do you remember the different ways we could say it? He really liked Milo and it helped him, I guess, to pay attention rather than me talking at him for 45 minutes.
Regular human therapists like Lauren Constantine guide the teaching, but Milo has smart technology built in. He records and assesses kids and increases the complexity as they progress.
Yeah, at the beginning he was definitely a very shy little boy, very short responses, me asking lots of questions and getting quite short answers, and then by the end we would have a two-way conversation where he would make lots of comments.
The first of his kind in WA, Milo was designed in the US, worth $13,000. He's been programmed by a Harvard-trained speech pathologist, and his creators hail from Hollywood.
They used Pixar animators, so basically it was a whole lot of people that had had worked for Pixar in the past, and that wanted to give back and wanted to basically, use their skills and be able to create something that could be beneficial for other populations, other people.
Milo's speech is slowed to 82%, with research showing that makes him easier to understand. And unlike a human voice, Milo's never changes in volume, tone or inflection.
A lot of kids who are diagnosed or on the autism spectrum, they cope really well when things are predictable.
What sort of things did you learn with him?
Happy, sad and angry.
Yeah?
Bailey's mum says he would never previously engage like this with someone he's just met, let alone on camera.
And what's that one?
Surprise.
Surprise! That's brilliant.
But the one breakthrough that really reinforced for Emma just how far her little boy's come, after 5 years of regularly seeing a family friend, one day Bailey shook his hand.
And jumped in front of him and stuck his hand out and said, hi, how's it going? And he's never done that ever. And we all just melted and we're all looking at each other going, oh my God, can't believe that just happened. And that was just wow, a wow moment that we knew that Milo was working.
So far, Milo's worked with just 10 Perth kids, but there are plans to buy more humanoids to meet demand.
What we've achieved with Milo is just a small scale, but it's changed our lives. So look forward to seeing lots of other children have access to him.
Thank you for listening. I hope you will help us change the world.